Oh my gosh. I made it to the lake I'm going to be fishing today, and 4:37 right now, which gives me plenty of time to hook into some fish today. Unfortunately, something happened with my memory card on this camera, so I had to redo the intro. But my kayak is already all set up, ready to go. I just need to retie one rod and get to stepping. I need to hurry up and get out on the water. It is so buggy out right now. Now, to make a long story short, I don't have enough memory card on my laptop, so no over-the-shoulder view today. Just gonna be rocking the chest cam, but that should be pretty good. I can see the bottom easily here. The water is very clear. But, the smallmouth and largemouth here are very bait orientated. There are a couple spots that the bass like to hang out here, but for the most part, they can be shallow in weeds, they can be deep off drop-offs. It just kind of depends on where the bait is set up, in my opinion. But we're going to try to figure them out using one lure today. This is a Megabass Vatalion, and this particular Vatalion is the limited edition color Sakura Ghost. It weighs 1 3/8 ounces, so not the lightest bait in the world, but you could get away with throwing this on basically almost any medium heavy rod. Now, it's not supposed to rain, but judging by those dark clouds, looks like it might rain. Now, this Sakura Ghost is one of my favorite colors, and I think this color is going to work really... Wow, look at that thing. Can you guys see that down there? Big sucker. They're carp. I need to stop getting distracted by all the fish in the clear water here. So this is basically a clear bait. As you can tell, you can kind of see my fingers behind it. I really like that little hit of orange. I'm not totally sure, but I believe Sakura Ghost basically just means cherry ghost, and there's some cherry, like a little cherry blossom leaf on the tail there. So just an overall pretty cool swim bait, and we're gonna be throwing this basically all day today. Let's start making a move. Well, if you ask me, Dersch, why were you forcing him? My answer is, I don't know. Wow. Okay, not a bad smallmouth, maybe like a 2-pounder, but put it right back. Not gonna lie, that fish looked way bigger underneath the water. After a little persuasion, no fish is going to be able to resist the flatworm. Alright, so we are going to be changing spots up to another spot that I've seen them on beds in the past. And just because there are quite a bit of other people here, I'm just going to skip ahead, pass up on some probably pretty decent spots, but I just want to get there before anybody else beats me to it. And I've seen a couple of decent sized bass out here, and I'm hoping the cover of this rain, I'll be able to sneak up on them a little bit better. I hate my life. I just had a nice smallmouth on. This is tiny, whatever it is. Yeah, just a rock bass. I didn't even realize I had something on. The cast previous, I thought I was just snagged up in weeds. It just felt really heavy, but I should really know better than that. Smallie. Also, not gonna lie either, what's kind of annoying is they only gave it a 20% chance of rain, and it's been raining basically the whole time I've been here. There we go. Man, how does that happen? They're so good at that. That was a solid smallmouth that I just dumped right there. I thought I had him pegged too, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. 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 This is a gigantic smallmouth, guys. Spawned out. Look how skinny this fish is. This is such a big smallmouth. This is the best view I'm gonna get. Look at that thing. Now the unfortunate part, bruh, can you stop getting tangled up? Crazy how there's all that blue sky and it's just downpouring on me. So I've been fishing now for about an hour and I have a few nice fish to show for it. I did have like that one, gotta be like 4-pounder. All right. I guess we can finally switch over to the Vatalion. Ooh, first cast. Well, that's a good sign. I guess it was just a pickerel, but I'll take it. That's not a pickerel. That's a little bit bigger than a pickerel. It's giant, whatever it is. I gotta put pressure on him. There's a lot of weeds down there. Giant largemouth, guys. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. Big old bucket mouth. Oh, look at the size of this one. What's this, 5 pounds? So fat too. Like, that is crazy. First cast pickerel, second cast big bass. Let's go. All right, so not really expecting that. How I am going to be retrieving this back to me is just pretty simple. I'm going to keep my rod tip up. That way this floating bait stays at the top of the surface. And I want to go as slowly as I can. And to try to wake this bait on top of the surface. Not very often you purposely catch a rock bass, but this one's pushing state record. I don't know if you guys can see that. Unfortunately, spawned out. If it was fat, pretty close to the state record. I have caught actually the state record rock bass, believe it or not. I just didn't actually realize that I have another rock bass. Let me put that one back. I just didn't realize it at the time. But yeah, look at, this is just an average size rock bass for this place. This one is maybe a little bit shorter but fatter, so probably weighs a little bit more. And what I really should be doing is taking these rock bass home and eating them. They're actually really good white flaky meat, but I guess I'll just put it back. I shouldn't, honestly. I really need to start keeping some of these. Like I said, average size rock bass. This is well over a pound, pound and a quarter. The state record rock bass is only a pound and a half, and the average size here is like a pound. Ooh, this is a heavy rock bass. But again, right at that pound mark. Oh. Got him. Big smallie. Big smallie. It can run if it wants. Okay. Big smallie here. Nothing but dead weight. Wow. Look at how long this fish is. This is 21 inches. It's spawned out, so it's probably gonna go 4 pounds, unfortunately. But wow, that's an insane smallmouth right here. Let's put it right back. All right, switch back to the Vatalion. Only reason why I switched to that flatworm to begin with is because I saw that gigantic smallie on a bed. So that's why I felt so big. Foul hooked a pickerel. There we go. Little pick. There we go, that's a tank. I gotta keep his head up though. Lots of grass for him to spit this hook. Oh, it's a pickle. Not a bad pickle. All right, little fatty right there. So overall, had a pretty good evening of bass fishing. I was only out there for maybe about 3 hours. I just wanted to go over the bait that I was using today. So this is a Megabass Vatalion, and this is the floating version. Now I picked the floating version on purpose just because this is a very expensive bait, and just in case I snapped off on it, I wanted it to float back up to the surface. Actually worked pretty well this evening. I did manage to catch that one nice largemouth and then a couple small pickerel. So basically how I use this bait is just like a giant lipless crankbait. Pretty simple. I really like the action of it. Just broke. That I liked retrieving it was just slow and steady, and all that did was just make a nice tight S action underneath the water, and that's all I wanted. Now, as you guys saw as well, I did catch a couple nice smallmouth on the Ned rig. Now, I was using a Berkley Maxcent flatworm. Like, fish catch ratio on that is like 90%. When I find a bass on a bed, I just flip it in there, give it a couple twitches, and usually the bass commits. And this year it's been like 90% successful for me. I believe there's only been 1 or 2 bass that I couldn't catch this year out of like 12. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.